I resorted to camping. I ain't shit with that llama, ain't shit with that chopper. I'm camping like I'm garbage, My reflexes on pause now.
Hey yo, what it do, baby? It's your boy Dynamic, bringing you some CoD Ghosts gameplay commentary, some fresh footage straight off the Xbox One. Yes, straight from the Xbox One. And I'm using the Remington, which is one of the best guns in the game. I look at top of the hill, and there's usually a guy over there by the vehicle. I try to get him every time. So anyways, I'm going to talk today about the Xbox One, my first impressions with the Xbox One. Obviously, the first thing that I saw was the graphics, and in this game you might not be able to tell that the graphics are a lot better because YouTube makes the video a little bit uglier, so it doesn't really show. But when you play the game, you see the sharpness. It's easier to see enemies. Everything seems so clear. I play on 720p. This is native 720p. I actually played on the PS4, which is native 1080p, and I have to admit it looks better. CoD Ghosts looks better on the PlayStation 4, but it still looks amazing on the Xbox One, and I'm so happy with my purchase. Another thing that I noticed straight off the bat was that games just outright play better. CoD Ghosts is so smooth, it feels like the frame rate never drops. It just feels silky smooth. Battlefield was another game that I got, and it feels silky smooth and looks so good too. I bought 2K14. Oh my god, guys, that game looks so amazing. It's beautiful. Native 1080p, everything's so clear. I can't even stress to you guys how good it looks. And I'll hopefully be bringing gameplay, some commentary involving NBA 2K14. But anyways, let me get into first the things that I dislike the most about my next gen experience. And one of the things that I disliked, the RB and LB buttons on the controller. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to get used to playing shooters. I can't really explain it, but it's like it pops out more. And if you were the type of player that didn't really press it with your whole finger, and you just like, I'm the type of player that is used to pressing the RB and LB buttons with the tip of my index finger, and now it's like I have to roll it up, and that's not a natural motion for me to roll my fingers up to the bumper buttons in order to press them. I don't know, man. I'm having trouble with that. I'll play for like 2 weeks, and if I haven't get used to them in 2 weeks, that means that it's probably a bad design. But we'll see. I'm gonna give it some time, see if I get used to it. The second thing that I'm not too fond of right now, but I kind of am at the same time, I don't know, it's weird, is a user interface, because it's confusing. At least to me, it's confusing, at least in the beginning. Maybe with time, obviously with time it's going to be less confusing, but I don't know, I use the PlayStation 4 one, and the PlayStation 4 one is a lot simpler. I don't have a PlayStation 4. My cousin brought it over, and we were testing it out and stuff, and it was so simple. But anyways, I'll get back to the user interface in a little bit, because it's also one of the things that I do like. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship. But anyways, what I like the most, the graphics were better, obviously. It's like so crystal clear. You can see enemies in first-person shooters much more clearly. You don't have to strain your eyes as much. I never really thought that it was going to make that much difference, but it actually does. It makes a world of difference. And another thing that I actually like was the bottom half of the controller. The bottom half of the controller is the best I've ever seen or used. The bottom half of the Xbox One controller is so amazing. It just fits so perfect in your hand. The joysticks, I love the joysticks. They're more precise. I feel they're smaller. They have more grip. Oh man, I cannot. It's amazing how good that controller is. If it just wasn't for the RB buttons, maybe the triggers a little bit, because the triggers are kind of slanted. If you look at the controller from the top, you will notice that the triggers are slanted, and I don't know, maybe my hands aren't that big. I don't have, those big North American hands. But that's one of the things I like, the bottom half of the controller. I feel like it would have been the best controller of all time if it wasn't for the top part. Another thing that I like is the user interface. I mean, there's so many cool things like Snap and stuff. Like the other day I was using Skype with all my Xbox Live friends, a couple of them actually. And it was awkward because I've never seen them before, but It's just so many cool things that I would need a video in itself to explain everything. But it's amazing the things that you can do at the same time. The voice command is still a little spotty, but I'm actually using it all the time, which is not a gimmick. Actually, it serves its purpose. I turn my Xbox off like that. Like, I could use the controller, but it just feels so futuristic to do all those things, and it doesn't feel like a hassle. So to me, that's amazing. I have yet to use the TV interconnectivity, and that's one of the things I got it for, because I'm excited for all the things that could come in the future with the Xbox One and TV interconnected and stuff like that. So that's one of the things I'm looking forward to. I'm going to connect it in the next few days to see how it works and everything, and I'll tell you guys. So one thing that I have to let you guys know is that my joy of gaming is back. I actually look forward to playing games all the time now again, like I used to. I used to be a video game addict. I'm pretty sure a lot of you were gaming addicts too. And over the last year and a half to maybe 2 years, my game playing has slowed down significantly, maybe because I was tired of the current generation of games and the current gen game consoles, period. I was just tired of that, and I never been like a PC guy. I suck with the mouse and the keyboard and stuff like that, so I never felt like building my own computer, and I felt like it was too complicated for me. I've been a console guy my whole entire life. But anyways, I feel like my joy in gaming is back. I am so happy there are new consoles out. I feel like I could play 10 hours a day if I could. And it seems crazy, but we're only at the beginning right now, and games are just going to look better and better and keep getting more and more advanced and put more exciting and different things in the games. I remember when Call of Duty 2 came out on the 360, and now look, 8 years later, where we're at with COD Ghosts on the 360. Is amazing how much we've progressed. Anyways, my time is up, so rate, comment, subscribe, and peace out, players. Oh my game.